I woke up to these, came down to these on my desk this morning, which was nice, made me smile. We've had these since we lived in Devon, and every so often they get placed somewhere for the other person to find, and I forgot all about them actually, so Mark went searching for them when I'd gone to bed last night. So it was really sweet. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. It's going to be a lovely day. It's going to be 17. It's really bright. And I can feel that it's mild air. I've been sitting indoors, very cold. Mark's lit the fire, because we've not had a fire for days. And I said, can I have a fire today? So, yeah, we've got a fire. But when we come back from art later, it's going to be a bit warm. Everybody queuing up thinking they might come through the gate. God, is that a massive molehill? No, it's not. Oh, daffodils. I was thinking about your comment, David, about me shouting at the noise. I think you live in the middle of London. And I can't remember what you said now, something about how quiet here seems compared to that. Maybe that's not what you said. But to me, because it's so quiet here and peaceful normally, when it's particularly noisy, that it did seem to me yesterday, I can't not hear it. It's mad. So we had eggs last night for our supper. Thank you, chickens. One of these gold girls, I think, is laying. We're only getting one every other day, so they're not all back in lay yet. But still got that straggly feather, Mr. Cockerel, in your tail. I think Ida's probably going to have a sunbathe in a bit. Are you going to have a sunbathe, Mrs. Sheep? Huh? Are you? I think I can hear bees on this japonica. And there were bees, yeah, I can see them now, really small ones. There were bees on, maybe it was the winter jasmine. That was the only thing flowering a couple of weeks ago out the front. Yeah, there were bees on the winter jasmine. There are bees, very small bees. Very tiny, tiny, tiny bees. Oh, I can't, it's blurred. Can't focus on it because it's blurring. The bee there with pollen on its legs. Where are we? Valentine's Day, February the 14th. And the honeybees are all out working hard. saw a post recently about honey, and how I'm sure it's the same in every region, and it could be the same in every country or shop, but our local honey is on the lower shelves, and the cheaper honey is on the shelves that are eye level. And I watched a video years ago of how honey is collected on an industrial level, and watched it being the honeycombs being mechanically stripped, and the bees being crushed, cut in half. And I think it's, horrible. Quite important to remember that, even bees are badly treated. The other thing I think they do with bees is that they, the big honey manufacturers ship bees for miles. I think it might be in China. They ship bees for miles, and I can't reach that. And bees are not meant to be shipped for miles, but they ship them for miles in on lorries. I think bees get very disorientated if they're shipped away from their locality. I'm now covered in straw. So yeah, I think I do try and buy local honey, and I could try even harder by going to the market, but I don't go to the market. Whew. Oh, somebody else going up there to think about it. Oh, I must remember that egg's in my pocket. I've just sat down, and yeah, if you sit down with an egg in your pocket, there's a disaster sometimes. The black girl's gone up there. If I'd left the egg, that might have tempted her a bit more, but that'll be interesting if we get a second egg today. I'm still binging on Friends. I don't know why. Well, the trouble is, once you start, I sort of feel like I want to see it through now. There's bits of it and I think, oh, I remember that. Oh, And it's a bit like, I don't know. It's just something to pass the time, really. I am playing, my son on Saturday evening invited me to play Monopoly Go online. And I play games, as you know, so I thought, oh, all right, I'll give it a go. And I went and played it on Saturday evening, and then it's completely random. You have, I suppose if you're rolling dice, you don't have control over the outcome, which is like gambling. So I played, and it's absolutely full of rewards. You're constantly being bombarded with fake Monopoly money, in their thousands and tens of thousands, and you win this and you win that, and it's constant. There's a constant reward thing going on. And I realised, and then I sat and played it a lot on Sunday. Scroat having problems with his dogs. I played it constantly on Sunday. Oh fuck! And then said to Phil, "This is just hitting." I got dopamine hitting my pleasure centres in my brain like a gambler. It's really, really addictive. I said, that's it. I'm uninstalling it. I'm not going to play, because the temptation to spend money, because it's not costing me anything, the temptation to spend money is just too much. So I uninstalled it. And then on Monday evening got a bit bored, so I thought, well, I'll just play for the evening, just for a couple of hours this evening. And now I'm playing it, but I'm playing it in awareness. And on Sunday I wasn't really playing it in awareness. I am playing it in awareness now, so that's better. But I bet there's lots of people spending money on it, because it really is too rewarding. And the two games I play normally are Scrabble, which isn't particularly rewarding. It's rewarding if you win the game, but you don't get anything for it. And the other game I play is SimCity, and that's not particularly rewarding. It's a bit rewarding, but not in the same level. So what's going on in here? Huh? You think I'm going to follow you in and give you corn? Well, guess what? That's not going to happen. Hold on, there's a black hen missing. So she got off the shelf. Oh, there she is. It's behind you. So yeah, the games I play are not rewarding me in the same way, but this Monopoly is just like, yeah, gambling. So I am playing it, but in awareness, which I think is okay. So there we are. It's going to be beautiful, and I've just got him to light the fire because I was just so cold. I get really cold in the morning, and the room was cold for me, and I'd got several layers of clothing on, and but I think we'll let the fire burn, and then not restock it, and that'll be fine. There's a sunbathing sheep in her favourite spot. She'll lay down there in the sun soon. Is that nice there in the sun after a cold night? Is it? Sorry, am I keeping you awake? I'm meant to be keeping an eye on that fire. I better go in and shut it down. Okay, have a nice day.